Hello.
Good morning. Happy Sunday.
Talking to me?
Yeah,
Happy Sunday.
you're telling them happy Sunday.
Okay, I don't know who's talking to
Okay, so today was leg day, and we started off this leg day with 20 minutes of walking on the treadmill, and then I went right into the linear hack squat. I got up to 3 plates and a 35 on each side. I was just really focusing on engaging my quads today. And when I was on this machine, I made sure that I wasn't anteriorly tilting my pelvis. I wanted to keep my pelvis more posteriorly tilted. And I felt like I did that quite well today, so I was very happy with this movement. And I believe this was 10 reps. Next time I do it, I can probably go a tad lower on the machine. Next exercise was the hip adduction. So putting your legs together. So I'm hyping myself up here. Oh, I was holding it for 10 seconds, and then I did the rest of the reps. Then I superset that with a sissy squat. What's really important about the sissy squat is to make sure your spine stays like completely parallel to your quads. I held the first rep, and then I did single leg extension. The main reason I choose the single leg variation is because on this machine, the pad isn't 100% straight. So I like to focus on one leg at a time. So then I did my other leg and I held the first rep for 10 seconds. And then continued with my 10 to 12 reps. And went on to the seated hamstring machine. On my quad days, I like to add in one hamstring workout. I kept the weight a tad lighter here and just really focused on the squeeze. And I felt like I got really good contraction in the hamstrings. Hamstrings have always been probably the most difficult body part for me to have a mind-muscle connection to, other than my rear delts. So I was very happy with this today. I then finished off with Bulgarian split squats. I did them on the box here because it's kind of padded, and really tried to focus on quad. I also felt some glute here, which is fine. I made sure my other leg went fully down. I totally could have been a tad more upright to feel more quad, but I do remember I was quite tired. On the last set, I switched the hands I was holding the kettlebell in, as well as I did body weight after the weighted reps to finish it. So I got 2 legs. So here's the second leg. I made sure I lined up the foot. Excuse me. Lined up the feet on both sides. And control the movement throughout. And like I said, I did switch arms on the last rep for holding the weight, and I felt better with it in the other hand. So I think that's just all personal preference. Believe I get a bit more glute holding it on the outside as well. And that was it. Okay, I already hit record, so that's cool. So on my Instagram story today, I was talking about relationships. I have a client who's dealing with a very tumultuous time in her relationship also point Sam for a big word. But I was talking to her, and what I was saying on my story is that in today's society, there is a big self-focus. Okay? Now, nothing wrong with working on yourself, loving yourself, being a good person. But when your life revolves around what's best for you, you're always going to be setting yourself up for disappointment. And there's a number of reasons for this. But number one reason is when you're in a relationship, and whether that be friendship, family, or romantic relationship, there is more than just you involved. So if you're only worried about your feelings and how this person is making you feel, you will always be disappointed because they will never live up to your expectations. So you need to be mindful in relationships, and you need to realize that there's two souls, okay, in this relationship. And a lot of the time when people get upset, or when people hurt you or do something that triggers you, that hurts you, a lot of the times it's because they're stressed out about their own thing. So a lot of relationship disagreements, arguments, fights could be prevented just by practicing the mindfulness of not taking everything personally. Okay? This is why communication is so important in relationships, because you need it to be able to discern and openly talk to the person about, hey, you did X that triggered me. Okay, let's reverse engineer it. Okay, I did something that caused you to do X that then triggered me, and I'm thinking now you're hurting me. When we go back, there's actually many reasons why that person is acting how they are that upset you, right? And you could be doing the same thing to them. So it's really important to, when a person is hurting you, reverse engineer it, because maybe they were hurt in the past by something that causes them to react a certain way, which then hurts you because in your past, same thing happened, right? This is not something that will potentially change overnight. This is a skill that takes time. But when I tell you that it works, it works. It's like cracking the code to relationships, which is just mind-blowing, because it really can take you and your relationship with whoever that may be, right? Parent, sibling, friend, romantic partner, can really take your relationship to a healthy place, a place of respect, and most importantly, a place of safety for both of the souls involved. So that is my relationship rant today. These are going to be Sam's segments. So that's today's segment. And we need to think of tomorrow, because basically you saw my workout, and then I've just been working. I had 2 new clients start. Very excited for them. And then have some updates that I still have to do. I'm going to do that. You see my laptop there on the treadmill. I'm going to do that on the treadmill. And then I'm going to eat. Don't know what yet. And then chill. Oh, I got to figure out my plan for the week. I start my own plans on Monday. And then we shall go from there. And then it's a new week. Are you okay? Are you okay? No one's there, Finley. Here, come say bye to everyone. Say bye. Say bye. Bye. You say bye? So on that note, I finished my plans, ate some food, watched a challenge, bedtime. Please subscribe. See you tomorrow.